In this scenario-based demonstration, we're going to be highlighting some of the features of Dell Client Manager Standard. I'll be assuming the role of an IT administrator working out of the help desk. The help desk is accessible from the menu by going to Tools Help Desk, or can be launched from the web part, the help desk solution web part, as it's an integrated solution into this web-based console. So going to the help desk, we'll sort here by number, and we'll start at the top. Accounting needs your help today. This is logged by our CTO Joe, who I flagged as a VIP. He has associated an asset or Optiplex 745 computer to this incident, and he tells Mr. IT admin that they've purchased new scanners, and these scanners require that a new BIOS be running on those Dell's Optiplex 745 systems, and that there's about 200 of them. And since the scanner people are coming tomorrow, Mr. IT admin needs to upgrade the BIOS on those today. So where I can start is, since he's associated an asset, is I can launch the Resource Manager. The Resource Manager is a one-to-one view into any given resource. It can be a computer, it can be a printer, it can be a server, a switch, and it gives you detailed information about that resource. Since this is a Dell computer and we are running Dell Client Manager Standard on it, we've collected inventory from the BIOS and the hardware about that particular system. So we know the BIOS version that's running on that computer, and also because we've inventoried the service tag, we have a nice link here that takes us to the support.dell.com website, which allows us to view the service contract and warranty information about that particular computer. So we can see how many days are left under the support or warranty. Within the Resource Manager, we also have ability to view detailed inventory of that particular resource, such as the BIOS inventory collected or hardware inventory collected. We could also, on the Events tab, look at any of the monitored alerts that this system has triggered. And if we wanted to upgrade just the BIOS on this one particular system, we can do that from the Real-Time tab, which in real time will connect to that system and allow us to manage it. But since we're doing this on 200 systems, we're actually going to create a BIOS upgrade policy, which is very easy to do with Dell Client Manager Standard. So by going to the solution, by View Solutions, Dell Client Manager Standard, I can expand the Tasks folder here, and we can see that there is a policy called the BIOS upgrade policy. Now, every policy within this console applies to a collection. The collection we have here are those Optiplex 745s running 2.3.1 or older in their BIOS. And the way that we created that collection was we have a pre-canned report which comes with Dell Client Manager, which makes it easy to create collections. So this is systems with specified BIOS version. I can apply this to Optiplex 745 systems running equal or older than version 2.3.1. By clicking refresh, that runs the query on the database, and I see those systems that meet that criteria. Now, to create a collection from this report, I would simply click on this button, which would then save the query as a collection, so any new system meeting that value would then be included in the collection. Or the static collection will only save those two computers into that collection. So those two options there. Once I've created the collection, I can apply it to the policy here. I can enable that, and I need to then specify which BIOS file that I'm upgrading to. So I'll browse out to that, and since we're upgrading from 2.3.1, we'll select 2.4.1, and all that's left is for me to determine how and when I want that policy to apply to those systems. So I have scheduling options here. I can let end users do it themselves. I can run it at nighttime. I can even warn the end user if they're working on something that something's going to happen on their system and allow them to defer the action up to however many minutes I see fit. Since this is a BIOS upgrade, I need to restart for the changes to take effect, and I have the ability to allow the end user to also defer not only the action but the restart after the BIOS policy applies. There's a nice button here for viewing the execution status on those 200 systems or however many systems we're running. And if a particular system is not running the Altiris agent, then we can simply download the package here after we click apply to save our changes. We can go down and click on the download package link, which allows us to save this executable onto a USB, and we can deliver it any way we see fit with some other software delivery mechanism or not. So that's how easy it is to do a BIOS upgrade.